Hey squad, TitoBods here and welcome to another TitoBods video. And today we're going to talk about prioritization. Okay, so right now since we are going for prioritization, we're going for research. What is the priorities when it comes to research? Now you have two because of the mercenary camp and the university. So you have two categories in which you need to prioritize something, especially when using speedups. Because the same speedups can be used for both. You know what? I think the mercenary camp should have its individual speedups, so that the research here should be full on university. But yeah, that's life, I think. Maybe in the future, we don't know. But anyway, so we're going to talk about prioritization here. If you are interested in this video, kindly like this one, share it with your friends. Maybe they're also interested in the prioritizations of your research and they want to know how to actually max out and get the best out of the situation that they are in. Maybe they can get something from this. So don't forget to share the video to help others out, to help our video out to reach those players who need this type of videos. And please don't forget to also give love to the channel for me to actually do more of these kinds of video. Please do subscribe and ring that bell so that you'll always be notified soon as we have a new video like this just for you guys. Anyway, moving on. So let's go to the university. We have here first your purple tag. Now in order for you to get the purple tag, you need to focus on your castle facilities. And then just open up everything. Do not over level or upgrade any part of the castle facilities until you reach the new research institute, because this will pop up here. So once you get this, just open it up, upgrade onto just the required levels in order for you to max out the last bit. Now for those players who have already been in the part wherein you are in the military here and you need to focus, what for example, you need to level up the T8s of the military. What I do is, until I get to such length wherein I get enough amount of torches, that's the only time I do level up the military, because I don't really purchase any torches. I just get it from the events in the game. Those are the things that maybe separate me from other whales, is I don't really purchase everything that I need. I just focus on something that is more important. So right now, since I already have my T8s with me here, now I'm just starting to really slowly but surely building onto the other ones here. And the next one is archers here, not cavalry. So after my pikemen, then archers, then cavalry. So the main reason for that is my main swords are actually tactician and they can be switched or transitioned to archers. You just need those equipment. So I do have those, and it's going to be easy for me to just reset and then level up. So I can transition from swords to archers during an event. For example, in the Desolate Desert, it's a 1 week battle and it's a few days of war. So sometimes I do spend all my swords and then I use, low class or low tiers of my other marches after that. So now, the thing is, if I switch from my swords to my archers, I can use or have almost the same impact. But I don't have that much research though on the archers. But still, if I focus solely on swordsmen, I'm going to get still a pretty good amount of exchanges and merits and points you doing that. So I can get the troops from the archers once I get it to T8s. So that's why I am actually I'm going to upgrade the archers here as my next one after my pikemen. And then last bit is cavalry, because I'm not a cavalry user here. I am a cavalry user on my main march. So that's what I'm doing. But if you're a cavalry main, so just focus first on the cavalry main, and then your second troops should be, for me, in my opinion, are swords. So that should be your priority after your cavalry main. So you need still to have a lot of torches here though. So when I don't have torches yet to upgrade some of the levels here, what I do is go back to castle facilities. So for example, you are in the conundrum wherein you want to level up first military, but you also want to level the castle. So what you can do is just focus, as I've said, first get your T8s here. once you get your first T8, or maybe if you in the process you are waiting for some torches, go to the castle facilities instead. I don't really level up my economy anymore, so just this and the military. So here though, as I've said, just open up everything, open it up, and then until the end, once you have done the requested or the required amount in order for you to actually get to the end, this is where you want to max everything out. So first of all, of course, the first thing you have to max here is the skill damage reduction. And then another one, skill enhancement, before you go for the normal enhancements in here. But before you go to the normal enhancements, after the skill enhancement and skill damage reduction, go first with the might damage reduction and strategy damage reduction. It really does help. Now, next up after that is might damage and strategy damage. So just let the other ones just on the requirement level. And then once you are finished with those, go to the normal attack. Sometimes normal attack do have a bit of, help, really, to be honest with you guys, in the field or anywhere else in the game. So you are also going to need that. And then once you have all that, you can actually interchange which you want to level up first, the military or the castle facilities, as long as you follow what I said in here. And then, for example, you have enough torches for your military to be actually leveled up, going to T8 for example, then prioritize that, go to that first. Once you don't have any more the torches, go back here, go back to the castle facilities. That's what I'm actually doing. And once your normal attacks here are finished, what I did was leveling up now the stats. So that's what my next priorities are. Now there's another question, how about the mercenary camp? So for me, if for example, I am a swordsman user, what I did here is just prioritize my swords. I only speed this up depending on the situation. I don't speed it up more than I speed up my research. Because for me, the most important thing is always university or research. If this though has lower, days, for example, this is 24 days, and I need an upgrade instantly right away. I need, like, for example, to upgrade my troops to be more powerful in the field. I will weigh which, if I speed this up, what am I getting? For example, just 3 attack or 3 strategy right now, because that's what I'm going to get actually on the current thing that I'm getting. I'm going to get 3 strategy, right? But if, for example, I get my hands on the mercenary camp, for example, I still have swords here, 24 days only, and then, for example, I'm going to get 2%, I think, is that okay? I think I'm going to get 3%. For example, this is, imagine that this is a swords build, right? And I'm going to get 3% the attack bonus. That's 3% attack bonus over 3 strategy, and then the 3 strategy will get me 34 days to speed up, and then this one just 24 days. I will pick this one because I'm going to get 3% of the speed ups. So I need the power boost right there, and then to maybe upgrade my troops to be more powerful in the field. So I'm going to choose to level up or speed up my mercenaries. So that's what I do mostly. So I weigh in on what I need at the moment sometimes. So that's how I do the mercenary camp versus university leveling up when it comes to speeding up the researches. So that's actually what my goal is, to have that impact when I do the speed ups. Unless I don't really need it that much that day or that week, what I'm going to do, of course, is to focus getting T8s. So if I have T8s and new research in there, slowly but surely I'm getting other T8s to actually open. So that's my current goal in this research. So those are my research now. So yeah, if you are interested more of this kinds of prioritization video or guide, I will do another one with the castle facilities and the animal research at the same time. And also next maybe is the building plus renovations, which are the most important to renovate slowly but surely, because a lot of players are free to play and some players are low spenders. Only a few or handful are more than really mid spenders. So yeah, to be honest with you guys, hopefully this video did help you just a little bit when it comes to your prioritizations in research. So we're going to have more on the buildings, on the renovation, the castle facilities, and the animal research. So right now, what do you guys think about this one? Do you have any suggestion, recommendations, or thoughts regarding this? Kindly leave them down in the comments, and you know me, we're going to talk about it. It also helps our community out because they check out the comments, they see suggestions, recommendations. Maybe they can, um, think of something that's going to interest them, or see something that's going to be interesting for them and apply it on their own account and help them in the process also. So there's that. But anyway, if you have any questions though, just also leave them down in the comments. And if you want more of these kinds of tips and guides or hero compositions, just click the video on your screen right now and check it out. And as always, squad, have a great day too, everyone. This is your TitoBods, and I will see you in the next one.